Hello and welcome everybody to one of the more perplexing events we've ever seen in Pokemon Go's history. The Young and the Wise. Basically it's eggs and raids again in the game, and well, we were supposed to have nice 1 and 3 star focused event raids, but in Niantic's infinite wisdom, as you can see here, they've suddenly decided, you know what, there's going to be a Genesect raid hour at 11 o'clock. Thankfully a few gyms around this area aren't affected, so we're here to see what 3 star raids are going to hatch. I'm praying for Drampa, and more importantly, Wyrdeer, because I know it had a raid day this time last year, but I like Wyrdeer as a Pokemon. Come on! It's Drampa, lovely, let's actually jump in and do that, because still need to get my own shiny. I only got traded one thanks to the Wolverine in LA Sinnoh. Now, the Young and the Wise, basically, baby Pokemon in 2-kilometer eggs, nothing new Pokemon-wise or whatever. Toxel isn't back, for example. And then it's raids for wise Pokemon. Basically, it looks like Pokemon with a moustache in 3-star raids. Shinx, Tyrant, Scraggy, Phantump in 1-star raids. It's honestly really peculiar. The other thing is, there's no wild spawns for this event. At all. What we're going to chase is going to be very, very tricky to decide, but maybe a shiny Drampa would be something decent. And there's something I ought to mention is the collection challenge you've probably seen. There's one for hatching eggs and one for completing raids, and that requires good old either exploring or money input. We've seen these things before and I don't like them, particularly the eggs. Collection challenge, you have to do 4 1-star raids, not the 3 stars. Maybe the more desirable ones. It's a 4-day event, so that's literally 1 pass per day. You're going to have to hopefully get one of these raids done. At least for the season, there's 2 per day for free. The eggs, you have to hatch 4 specific Pokemon from the 2Ks when there's like a pool of 8. So good luck getting that done. That doesn't sit right with me personally. But to quote Zoe 2 Dots from her video earlier today, it's very much a filler event. I don't know what we're going to do. I really don't. You can let me know your thoughts and feelings of this event below, or rather this event in the loosest possible term. Drampa in the bin. Of course, it needs to be kind of like a bronzed dog dragon. 2054. I think it's 2084 as the hundo, but I might be wrong. 10,000 XP. It is double raid XP and double hatch XP, if you give a damn. This still isn't shiny for me, but there's one thing that's for certain, I am not chasing these in remote raids. Let's see what happens today. We do actually have a lucky Pokédex to sort out, so I've been meaning to do that for like a week. Actually, before I cut the camera, there's a Wyrdeer. Where are you? Aha! Just over there. Fantastic. Almost didn't beat the Wyrdeer because of the gloves. 1931. I forget the 100%er because it's been so long. Will it be not a shiny? Because it needs to be kind of like a yellowy green. Is it good at all? 93. Here are your 2Ks. Togepi, Tyrogue, Smoochum, Bonsley, Happiny, and Munchlax. Munchlax probably being the more coveted one, probably the one that people want to go for, but there are also some field research tasks which I'm going to put up on the screen here. Catch 7 Pokemon, win 2 raids for a Snorlax, for crying out loud. A bunch of other bits and pieces, which honestly they don't really make much sense to me. I don't like how they force you to raid certain things, or certainly hatch certain things. Like, people should be able to put their 2 free passes a day into whatever they want to do. If you want to do a Shinx, fair enough, but we've just had Shinx in the Go Wild area. It was in the Charged Up Research Day, I think, as well. It's been around for years and years. It's had a community day, God, over 3 years ago. Do we want to be burning raid passes on Shinx? No. I really don't. We do also have Dynamax Krabby that arrived yesterday. As you'll see later on, or you may have seen the Holidays Part 1 event, they seem to be going for a fire and ice theme, which is quite nice because that includes the Southern Hemisphere for once. Usually it's very winter focused, but now I think they've gone for that because of the fact we can have diverse biomes. So we've got fire and ice dotted around. We're getting shiny Sandygast, which is amazing. It's such a good shiny. If you don't know what shiny Sandygast looks like, it's this. It looks like this. It's a volcanic sandcastle. It's amazing. Anyway, Shinx is in the bin. We got 478. Grrr. No. Also, bear in mind we had Luxray as a mighty Pokemon for the Go Wild area as well. So why oh why do you want to be raiding Shinx? I don't know. Anyway, it's dead. Do you know what's also a double sting? Is I'll show you hopefully the wins that you get for these collection challenges. They're not worth 4 passes or 4 incubators. 9 eggs. I accidentally got a 7-kilometer egg last night, so let's see what we're going to get from them. A Happiny. I had a community day in February. I might have, and it'll get featured not next weekend, but is it next weekend? the Community Day weekend recap. Togepi will be featured for that as well, because it had a Community Day last year. That's the egg, the Alolan Grimer, let's get out of there. But Togepi again. Bonsley, thankfully that hasn't had a Community Day. And another Bonsley. What else? Will there be a Munchlax? Nope, Bonsley. Come on, Munchlax. Nope, Bonsley. 4 Bonsley? No surprise, honestly. A Goku Bad 98, I think that was. Yeah. Get out of here. It's a Galarian Articuno check, people. Don't break. It should come back. I hope it comes back. It's pretty much a home spawn reload. It's cold weather. Did we lose it? Oh my god, you're kidding me. We lost it? That's the reload on the old screen record there. This game is funny, I'll tell you that. It's bird redemption. We lost our Galarian Articuno check, but don't worry, we got a shiny Starly instead. This game has a way, doesn't it, really? We couldn't even get one from not yesterday, sorry. We couldn't even get one from Saturday's damn Research Day event spawns. Jokes. Shiny Starly. Terrible 1-star goodness. We finally have another batch of 2Ks going off, and I'm really hoping this ticks off the Tyrogue that we need and a Munchlax. Genuinely, out of those 8 eggs, we only hatched one thing out of the 4 for the collection challenge. There's a Smoochum, finally. And there is a Munchlax. So that is collection challenge apparently completed, because there must be a Tyrogue in here somewhere. But a couple of Munchlaxes, really nice to see. And there's the Tyrogue. Theoretically, you could get away with a free incubator, but it's a shame there's no reduced egg distance for a kind of egg-focused event. Dead. All dead. Yeah, lovely. All those eggs, all that exploring. And what are you gonna get? I'll show you. A Snorlax. Without a jacket. Once again, the nest in Walpole has delivered a little bit of sparkle luck today. Shiny Surskit. To be honest, we had the spotlight out of that not too long ago, and we actually pulled in a doubler. Just maybe. It could be good. Let's find out. No, it was like the ones on Spotlight Hour. One thing to note, actually, on the collection challenge front, we managed to complete the Phantom, because the Phantom only counts if you catch it. You don't actually have to raid it. We got one off our daily incense. I believe that can happen with Scraggy as well. Well, unfortunately, no further Galarian bird redemption, which is a bit of a shame. But before we wrap up this very peculiar event, last week I managed to obtain a lucky Galarian Corsola, and since I quite like a lucky dex, if it's not going to be 100% dex, let's get lucky Corsola into the Generation 8 dex, which is really awesome. So let me know your thoughts and feelings on this event below, as I said. Are you going to chase anything specific? Are you going to bother with the eggs and the raids, etc.? Corsola, fantastic. Ooh, it shoots its coral away. And it's sort of transparent. I would like to see that as a shiny, actually. That'd be very, very cool. I still haven't found a Scraggy either, so I'm not going to raid for that. I'm going to see if I can find a research task to get that one ticked off. Honestly, this event really is just a filler, so I'd suggest playing it extremely casually. Whack the odd 2-kilometer egg in there, because they seem like a boosted drop in a serious way. The raids, it's like another legendary raid hour at 1 o'clock, and there was one at 12:30, and it's all messed up. I still don't see any more 1-star raids. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Don't miss any future content. And of course, a big thank you to every single person over on the Patreon squad who help enormously with keeping this sort of thing going, with the event grinds, the live streams that we do weekly, and of course those big events. Sure, there's more coming up in 2025, but LA Unova Tour, cannot wait for that. And of course, if you enjoyed what you saw here, you can go and check out one of the 2 videos over there on the other side of the screen. There's plenty more for you to continue enjoying. Certainly with events that are significantly better than this, or where we weren't such an idiot and clicking off a Galarian bird before seeing if it's shiny. So go and check out one of those 2 videos over there. And of course, don't forget we're going to live stream Genesect Raid Hour tomorrow, so there's still time to tune in over on the comments of the other video from Lapras Gigantamax Battle Day. If you want to join for that one, comment on that video. But I'll say until the next time, do take care.